フロントウィング、グリザイアの果実。
Hello, everybody. Hope you're all doing well today. So, yeah, obviously we're here for some more Fruit of Grisaia. After last week's kind of impromptu canceled Dark Souls stream and then the impromptu Kingdom Hearts stream the other day, we're at least gonna still try to be on track with every week switching it up between Fruit of Grisaia, Dark Souls, and Kingdom Hearts. So, yeah, this week obviously is Fruit of Grisaia week. Again. Next week would be Kingdom Hearts week. And then the week after that, Dark Souls. So we'll do that for as long as we can, until one of those games is done, which will probably be Kingdom Hearts in all honesty. Just saying. But anyway, we are on Fruit of Grisaia today. We're going to be continuing on in the Michiru route. As a quick recap of what happened the last time, we 100% knew something was up with Michiru. There is definitely this other self to her. After a thing happened in the laundry room with Sachi and Amane, Michiru freaked out. Like, she screamed. She was mad beyond belief. And then suddenly she flipped. Suddenly she kind of made a joke out of it, but we knew it was like, no. That wasn't her. That wasn't the Michiru we know. This is the other one. So she goes and leaves the room. We eventually decide we're gonna go and check on her. And we do. Get a little bit of insight, but not much about what's going on. One big thing we did learn, though, is, Michiru is aware that something happens, because she has points where she blanks out entirely. She has lapses of memory. She could be up one day, in the middle of the day, she forgets, and then suddenly it's the next day. So that scares her. That things happen without her realizing it. The worst part of it, in her opinion, at least in her mind, is that when these lapses happen, suddenly everything gets better for her. Like in that, when that mini fight that she had, not even fight, just that little screaming fit she had in front of Amane and Sachi. Her other self cleared it, made it all copacetic and good. When we talked to Michiru, who's kind of sulking underneath her bed sheets, she kind of figured that was the case. Because she didn't know what happened, but she had an idea, like, everything's okay now, isn't it? Yeah. So something happened in her past that made this happen. That caused a second personality to emerge as kind of a... It's just kind of like a shield. We went to Chizuru to maybe get some more answers into what happened to her, like what happened to make this go on, like just more info about her past. But at the last minute, we decided we didn't want to hear it from Chizuru. We would have gotten a lot more information a lot quicker that way, but we felt it would have betrayed Michiru somehow if we heard it from somebody other than herself. So Yuji's playing the long game here and is going to, you know, get Michiru to trust him more truly, so she herself will tell him about her past, and then maybe then we'll find out about where the second personality came from. And between all this, the second personality says, yeah, Michiru likes you, kind of thing. Because of course. Because of fucking course. I don't know how you'd like, Yuji, but whatever. Is what it is. He's got some redeeming moments so far, especially the... Actually, no, Chizuru, never mind, I don't want to know. Kind of thing. So we're gonna continue on from after that. Which I believe is the next day. Also, we went to Chizuru to get some vaccinations for, you know, Kitty Meow, or as we refer to the cat as Rommel. Just to kind of be a little nice to, just to really get in the good graces of Michiru. Just, we'll take care of her cat, even though she denies it being her cat all the time. It's her fucking cat. Alright, loading back up. Just gonna make sure my everything is... Yep, we're good. Everything copacetic. Hell yeah, we are. Perfect. We are good. A few days later, after loading the vaccine Chizuru got me into a syringe, I decided to inoculate Michiru's mangy little cat. Problem being, the animal in question seems to despise me. Gee, I wonder why. It's almost like I can tell you're a terrible person. Maybe it's picking up on the lingering scent of blood? Instinctive hostility against a fellow predator? Either way, it's a problem. Making a dog behave itself is comparatively easy. They're generally not used to heights, so plop it down on an elevated operating table, and it'll be too busy quaking with fear to thrash around. Checks out. But cats outright enjoy sharply differentiated terrain. Subduing a feline requires different methods. If you cover their eyes and hold them steady, they'll generally settle down. Same goes for most animals, really. That said, there's no point in covering the animal's head in a paper sack and suffocating it. Jesus! Dude! Which leaves me with the most fundamental strategy of all. Pure physical restraint. Good luck with that, buddy. Flash.
なんだ？あれ、ユージじゃない。どうしたの？
Why did he say Flash? I'm confused. Ah, so it's Amane. I see. Good timing, actually. Tell me, do you have a laundry net?
下着洗ったりするときに使うやつ？あるけど貸してほしいの？洗濯物なら私がやってあげるわよ。
No, I'll be using it myself. Don't worry about it.
なになに？もしかしてあれ？パンツとか洗ってもらうの恥ずかしいとか？
That's not the issue here. I need the net to minimize potential damage. Are you gonna lend it to me or not?
ダメージって何よ？貸してあげるけどさ、そんな言い方しなくてもいいのに。はい、どうぞ。
Sorry. Appreciate it.
それで何を選択するの？
I'm not washing anything. Alright, see you later.
どういうこと？もしかして、男性用ブラジャー？
Male brassiere. Amane, you've seen him at the beach. I'm pretty sure he took his shirt off. He doesn't wear a brassiere. You fucking rifle through his shit enough in his own room, I think you'd know if he's hiding something like that.
実はユージは噂のあれを日常的に使ってるけど恥ずかしいからこっそり洗ってるとか？
Oh my god. I'm getting the impression that I've left Amane with a fairly serious misunderstanding. But I have other priorities that take precedence right now. I can correct her delusions at a later date. Well then. Even among trained veterinarians, many have difficulty handling cats. Strays in particular tend to bite and claw. Need to be careful. Taking a pinch of silver vine powder from my pocket, I rub a little onto my fingertips. You're around here, aren't you? Come on out. I make a conspicuous rustling sound with the bag of powder, and before long, the cat wanders out of the brush to investigate. I bend down and hold out my hand. Most cats have a habit of sniffing at fingertips when they're made available. The black cat isn't particularly fond of me, but the scent of the powder does its work. It walks up cautiously, bringing its nose to my fingers. And in that instant, your fate was sealed! Taking advantage of the cat's momentary carelessness, I pluck it off the ground by the scruff of its neck and toss it into the laundry net I borrowed from Amane. Some would doubtless take exception to this strategy from the perspective of animal welfare, but I planned this out fairly carefully to ensure the least possible risk of lasting harm to the creature. As for those of you who still have complaints, I'll listen once you've liberated every pet on Earth from their collars and converted America to the vegan diet. Until then, surely you have better things to be worried about? Calling out the fucking players. Damn. My god, he actually called out everyone. Sorry? Calm yourself, animal. I mean no harm. It's a simple vaccination. Sometimes there's side effects, but rarely worse than a high fever. You won't die. Trust me. Damn, Kitty Meow just gave up. That's right. Go limp. Not like you can escape anyway. Here goes. I take out a nylon cosmetic pouch from my pocket. Naturally, there's no makeup inside. This just happened to be ideally sized to inconspicuously store a certain pen-shaped syringe. Taking out the item in question, I carefully jab the needle into my furry foe's flank. Good boy. Don't worry, it'll be over soon. Relax. What?
ちょっとユージ、あんたね、動物虐待は良くないわよ。
Hey, I was completely caught off guard. I think I let you, of all people, take my back. Disgrace is unbearable. Go ahead, kill me now, or kill me.
殺さないけどね。殺しませんけどね。うちの子いじめないでよね。
Apparently agitated by the... Ooh, man, where did that yawn come from? Ooh. I don't know where the hell that yawn came from, but, eh. Let's try that again. Apparently agitated by the arrival of its owner, the black cat violently rips open the net and leaps to freedom. Well, we owe Amane a laundry net.
シャーシャー。ほら、この子こんなに怒ってるじゃない。何したのよ、まったく。
Nothing bad. Don't worry about it.
危 見て捕まえて気にするなって、そんな言い訳が通用すると思ってるの？今度やったらただじゃおかないからね。にゃにゃにゃにゃ。
For some reason, I find myself answering Michiru's questions with a cosmetic bag and syringe held behind my back. Yep, I get the message. Sorry about that. Convey my apologies to your cat as well.
私の猫なんかじゃないけどね。さあ、行くわよ、猫にゃ。にゃー。
Seems I've reinforced the cat's enmity towards me. I haven't done myself many favors in Michiru's book either. In retrospect, I might as well have told her the truth, but the words just didn't come out. Maybe I've been spending too much time around the girl. Her pseudo tsundere seems like it might be rubbing off on me slightly. Well, that's all well and good. What do I do about this net?
風見さん、どうも。
She thinks we're wearing a fucking bra, aren't we still? Thanks to Amane. Sachi, you are so impressionable. You take everyone at their word. Oh my god. I slept in today. Why am I yawning? My god. You seen Amane around?
はい、はい、見ました。
I'd appreciate if you told me where she is.
あ、そうですね。お部屋に戻って行かれましたよ。
I see. Guess I'll head over there.
風見さん、私がこんなことを言うのもおこがましいとは承知していますが、聞いてください。
What?
私は風見さんはどんな風見さんでも風見さんだと思っています。
Good on you, Sachi, for being accepting like that. That's how everyone should be, but... My god. That's not the case.
それに男性がブラジャーをしていても変に見られる時代ではありません。むしろごく自然です。逆につけてない方が変ですよね。
I see. So that's what this is about.
はい。できればカップ数などを教えていただければ、私が風見さんにぴったりのブラジャーを用意させていただきますが、アンダーとトップの、わかるかな。そのアンダーっていうのはですね、トップバストと。
Oh god. Listen, Sachi, that was a misunderstanding of Amane's. Pure fantasy. There's no truth to what you're imagining.
はい、忘れます。ですが、忘れないでください。この小峰幸、風見さんがどんな風見さんでも尊敬しております。
Sachi, you're a good friend. You're a good friend either way. But just, my god. These people love their misunderstandings. I see. Nice to hear. I have to admit, though, the look of pain, determination in your eyes, and the way you're chewing your lower lip, leave me with slightly mixed feelings. My god, I can't even speak now.
この小峰幸、風見さんがどのような。
What a joke. Forget it, Sachi.
はい、そうさせていただきます。
Mane, you in there?
ああ、ユージ。何？どうしたの？
The net I borrowed from you ended up getting torn to shreds. Sorry about that. I'll get you an equivalent replacement later.
いや、それは気にしなくていいのよ。だってほらね、男性用ともなるとワイヤーが強いやつ使ってるかもしれないしね。ネットが切れちゃうこともあるわよね。
I don't wear a bra.
そんなこと言ってないじゃない。私がさもユージがブラをつけてると思ってるみたいな言い方やめてよね。
But you do.
思ってます。ね、何カップ？つけ心地は？
I'm telling you I don't wear a bra, woman.
いいの。だから隠さなくていいから。ね、ね。
I grab Amane's hand and push it firmly up against my chest. What do you think?
熱い胸板。
Great, now she's gonna be fucking running against her sheets again. That's not what I'm asking. Does it feel like I'm wearing a bra?
つけてないです。
Glad we've come to an understanding. I'll be going now.
逆につけたくなったら私が選んであげるからね。
I'm sure there's some fan fiction where they've made a cross-dressing Yuji. Just to continue on from this scene, I wouldn't be surprised. Fanfic writers do what fanfic writers do. I honestly, fanfic writers are insane in how they can take one innocuous little line and make an entire story from it. So I applaud them. I applaud fanfic writers. Crying out loud. There are countless varieties of awkward misunderstandings in the world. This one has really distinguished itself on the mentally draining scale. Like a cheap LCD screen, the truth changes color based on your perspective. Best to view it from a fixed angle, find a few sources you can trust, and stick to them. Even actions you take with the best of intentions can be easily warped through misinterpretation into strange misdeeds. Happens every day, in fact. I sink into the sofa and heave a heavy sigh. A certain playwright once wrote that any sorrow's tempered if you have a friend to share it. And there's a long-standing British proverb to the effect of, wine and friends only get better with age. But is there any truth to these claims? I'm not so sure myself. Let's say you set out on a trip lugging around a few bags. You'll probably experience some level of anxiety about them being lost or stolen, right? In that case, wouldn't it have been more pleasant to bring nothing at all? All the more so if you were carrying something truly precious. Isn't it better to lock the things you treasure away in a safe box? Or perhaps not to treasure anything in the first place? So, where's this coming from? Well, where's that line of logic gonna lead to now? I'm sitting in the lobby indulging in some after-dinner reading when Amane walks up with Machina in tow. I lift my eyes from The Summer Doors and ask if they need something. Is The Summer Doors a book? Actual book? That's not what I wanted to open. it's looking like... Oh, the Summer of Doors. Summer of Doors. Summer of Doors book. There's no book called The Summer of Doors. There is The Door into Summer, though. A sci-fi novel from the 1950s. So, I doubt it's related.
実はね、ちょっと言いにくいんだけど、私明日から帰省することになってたのよ。それをユージに伝えるのすっかり忘れちゃってて。
Okay. Nothing wrong with using summer vacation to see your family. I don't see any reason you should apologize to me.
そうなんだけど、ほら、ユージにご飯とか作ってあげたりもしてたでしょ。ああいうのできなくなっちゃうからさ。
I think Yuji will survive a few days without you. He did live in the mountains, apparently. And walked from the mountains to the school. Not a problem. As long as I have beans to eat, I won't die. Beans. Eat beans. I can't do that proper. I love stupid memes like that.
君はそれでいいかもしれないけど、私が心配なのよ。ちゃんと栄養のあるもの食べないと大きくなれないわよ。
Oh, for fuck's sakes. Are you making light of the nutritive value? I speak, Baron! Are you making light of the fuck! I can't speak, folks. I still can't speak. I'm doing this for over a year now, and I still cannot speak proper. I cannot read, I cannot speak. What can I do? Make a fool of myself, that's why. Jesus. You know what? I gotta go with my fallback.
Nutritive.
Nutritive. Okay, there we go. I feel like an idiot, but it gets the job done. Are you making light of the nutritive qualities of beans, woman?
してないけど、偏るのは良くないじゃない。何事もバランスよく。給食は三角に食べなさいって教わらなかった？
You say food pyramid, but we only see one side. That implies there is at least two more sides to it. Show me the other sides of the food pyramid, please. Is that where the candy is? The late night handfuls of shredded cheese? Come on, show me the full pyramid, not just one side. Otherwise, call it the food triangle. Piecing together your meals from all the groups, right? Pretty sure they retired that as too inflexible and restrictive as too inflexible and restrictive a guideline.
そうなの？でもね、私が言いたいことはバランスが重要ってことなのよ。
I see. Well, don't worry about it. I think I'll get by one way or the other. Now that I look, Makina's latched to Amane's sleeve, her small shoulders trembling. Combined with her diminutive frame, she looks remarkably like a lost child at the moment. I would like to point out Amane does not have sleeves on her shirt. There's a distinct lack of sleeves. There's nothing, not even like t-shirt sleeve. She's wearing like spaghetti strap type stuff, tank tops. What's wrong, Makina? You broken up over Amane leaving for a while? I know you two are practically sisters, but...
違うのよ。お兄ちゃんと会えなくなるのが寂しいのよさ。
Huh? What do you mean by that? Amane gently strokes Makina's head a few times, and then gives me an exaggerated shrug of the shoulders.
やっぱりこの子を置いていけないじゃない。だから一緒に連れて行こうと思って。
Alright, so Amane and Makina are both leaving. Some to Amane's fam. I'm gonna... I feel Steve's coming on. Oh, I'm a hot mess today, guys. Ugh. I'm a hot mess today, Jesus. Actually, I'm not even a hot mess, I'm just a mess. I can't describe me as hot. Alright, so they're going to Amane's family for their summer vacation, which I think in Japan is only like 2 weeks, if that. Yeah, it's not like over in North America where you have like 3 months off from school for summer vacay. Their school year is always happening. Oh, I could also be 100% wrong on that, so give me a sec to double check. Wow, I am just fucking wrong. Okay, 6 weeks. Summer vacation is 6 weeks. So, like, a month and a half, almost. So I was wrong. I'm a dumbass. It's between semesters. That's what I'm thinking of. Or between school years. I think summer vacation is different. Yeah, I think summer vacation is different in Japan than it is over here, where summer is literally the time between school years starting. Because they get summer homework. And it just doesn't make sense to be doing homework for a year you're no longer going to be in. Yeah. I'm gonna doubly confirm that right now. Okay, yeah, their school year goes from April and then ends in March. That's how it goes. So so there's like maybe a small break between school years. In the small gap that's going to be between the March end and the April start. Summer vacation is like just their break after first term, I guess. It's different. It's at least different from what I'm used to over here, where, you know, we start in September and go all the way till like June. then like maybe mid-June, and then off the rest of June, all of July, all of August, start back up September. Just looking back, my god. Why did summer seem to always take a long time? Summer always seemed to last forever as a kid. And nowadays, the months go by like that. So like 2 months off, like 2.5 months off seems like nothing. Well, anyway, enough of that diatribe. I'm just gonna continue. You know me, I just kind of start talking and then get caught up in things. Oh, how admirable. You're an exemplary guardian, you know that? Those idiots who get caught up playing basketball and forget their children in the car could learn a thing or two from you.
あまねと一緒なのは嬉しいけど、お兄ちゃんと離れるのは悲しいのよ。さっちんと離れるのも悲しいのよ。ユミちゃんは普通。
I just realized what she said. Happy to be with Amane, sad she's leaving us and Sachi, but Sakaki can deal with it. She can deal with being away from her. No mention of Michiru, though.
Michiru は?
Yeah, okay.
ミチルって誰?
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
ちょっと待ちなさいよね。あたしでしょ、あたし。にゃー。ああ、こいつか。いや、ちょっとよくわかんないからいいです。
Wow, Machina.
いいですってどういうこと？ねえ、ノーコメントってこと？ちょっと、なんで無視なのよ。まあまあ、きっとミチルと会えなくなるのが寂しいのよ。だからこうして強がってるのよね。すっごく不満そうに返事したけど。ところでこれ何の話？
The girl must have heard her name in passing and reflexively inserted herself into the conversation. The ability to talk for that long without a clue about the topic could be called a sort of talent in its own right. True, the more impressive feat here is the total lack of comment regarding the cat perched on Michiru's head. But that one's less attributable to Michiru's talents than our well-honed ignoring skills. Okay, can't speak again. God damn it. Seems Amane is going home as of tomorrow, and she's taking Machina with her.
そうなの。せいぜい気をつけ。嘘！ミチルには先週言ったじゃない。ユージには伝え忘れてたけど。ああ、そういえばそんな話聞いてないわよ。ねえ。いいやいいや、ちゃんと言ったでしょ。どうせ話半分で聞いてたとかじゃないの？そうかな、そうなのかな。え、それでマキナも一緒に行くと？ああ、せやで。
That's the plan, Stan! God damn it.
そうなの。まあ、数日ぐらい楽しめばいいんじゃないのかしらね。2週間よ。2週間？チルチル、そういうわけだからお兄ちゃんをよろしく頼むのよ。ユージのことなんて知らないんだからね。それじゃあ私たちは準備があるからまたね。ほんなね。まあいいわ。ちょっと量が寂しくなるけど仕方ないものね。他のみんなとその分楽しく過ごせばいいわ。
Just as the words are leaving Michiru's mouth, Sachi passes by the lobby, sweeping the passage with vigorous movements of her broom.
あ、サチ、いいところに来たわね。ちょっとカミング、I'm coming.
I didn't need to hear that. Betraying no surprise at this disturbing greeting, Sachi carefully leans her broom against the wall before trotting over to us. God damn it. I feel dumb every time I gotta do this. I feel really dumb every time. It's probably a word I already know.
Conscientious.
Conscientious. Conscientious as always.
はい、みちる様、何かご用でしょうか。そして、I'm coming は若干いかがなものかと。
Oh yeah, there's really only one I mean, there's two contexts you can use it in. But it's Sachi, so we know which of the two contexts she's referring to.
なんで？まあそんなことはいいのよ。ご用なのよ。実は明日からアマネとマキナが帰省するらしいの。あんた知ってる？はい、私もそのように聞いております。よし。それでちょっと寂しくなるからパーティーグッズの一つでも用意しておいてくれないかなって思って。なるほど、パーティーグッズですか。鼻とヒゲがついてるメガネであるとか、三角のおどけた帽子であるとかの楽しげなグッズですね。
Yes.
そうそう、あれよ。ああいうのがあるとね、意外に盛り上がるもんなのよ。イエーイ、バッファローゲームなんつってさ。
Buffalo game?
はい。では、花ひげメガネはダックスープ社のグルーチョくん4号をご用意させていただきます。
Groucho Marx. Oh my god. You gotta believe in your own eyes.
数は人数分でよろしくね。私とユージとあんたとユミコ。お言葉ですが、みちる様。何よ、お金なら払うわよ。その辺をむにゃむにゃにすると後で揉めるって分かってるんだからね。
Sakaki's leaving, and let me guess. Sachi will be leaving too, aren't they? It's just gonna be me and Michiru, isn't it?
いえ、そういった若干の生臭い話ではなくてですね。実は私も明日から親戚の家に泊まり込みをすることになっておりまして。
You're saying a lot of words for not a lot of text.
ですから3つで十分かと。
Yeah, alright, I knew she would be leaving.
そうなの？なんで？いろいろと込み入った事情がありますが、一言で表現しますと、頼まれたからです。
Fair, fair.
そう。だったら仕方ないわよね。頼まれたら断れないものね。わかったわ。
You really think
じゃあ
Yumiko...
3人でゆっくりと羽を伸ばすとしましょうね。
You really think Yumiko is gonna want to wear Groucho Marx glasses and mustache? Again, she's probably also going home. Or at least somewhere that isn't here. 2 sets should be plenty, Sachi. I'm not gonna partake.
なんですぐに2つで十分って言いたがるのよ、もう。予備も含めて多くあった方がいいでしょ。4枚を頼み申す。それで結局いくつ用意すればよろしいのでしょうか。
2.
はい。では2つ用意させていただきます。
今何らかの上下関係を踏まえて判断した。
みちる様、物事には必ず優先順位というものが存在しますので。ですが最初にきちんと4個用意しますが、そのうちの2個を持ってきます。ほらねみちる様、これで安心。
確かに最初に私の言い分が守られてるなら、それはそれでいいかもね。
はい、ではお買い物に行ってまいります。
Seems like it's gonna get a good bit quieter around here.
まあね。でもさすがにこの広い寮に2人っきりってわけにはならないから大丈夫よ。由美子がいるもんね。って由美子が、まあ由美子でもいないよりはマシか。
旅行の準備もこれで終わりと。
I knew it! She was leaving too. I fucking knew it. Just kidding. Now I don't need it anymore. So I don't think I would. With beautiful timing, Sakaki enters stage left with an enormous suitcase. An overseas vacation, perhaps? Michiru watches in utter shock, her mouth flapping in a manner strongly reminiscent of a stunned trout. Ah, you're taking a vacation as well, Sakaki?
そう、明日から。だってずっとここにいたら息が詰まっちゃうもの。2週間だからすぐに帰ってくるわ。
They're all leaving for 2 weeks.
あら、どうかしたの松島さん。
いえ、どうもしてないです。
明日には出発だから、今日は早く寝なくちゃ。
Well, it's you and me, Michiru. Michiru, my friend. Seems like it's just gonna be you and me for a while.
そうね。あんたと二人きりなんてごめんだけどね。
Your tsundere is showing.
そもそもね、一つ屋根の下で年頃の男女が過ごすなんて異常なのよね。
In that case, should I leave as well? If you're feeling anxious, I wouldn't hesitate to lodge at my workplace for a while. Don't want to make you uncomfortable.
いや、いいわよ別に。その代わり変なことしたら承知しないからね。
2 weeks isn't too long. If you find yourself unbearably anxious, I recommend simply holding up in your room until the others return. I'm sure you'll be able to handle a little solitary confinement.
もういいのよ。いいからもう黙ってなさい。
Just me and Michiru, and probably also Chizuru, but we barely see her. As I'm setting out for my daily marathon the next morning, I discover a strange little scene. Michiru's skulking around the area in a blatantly suspicious fashion. She scuttles around the courtyard, keeping low and hugging the wall like a cockroach, shooting cautious glances all around her. Even for her, this is fishy behavior. In particular, the black cat riding on her head adds a distinctive, surreal flavor. I'm sincerely glad the girl was born well past the witch-hunting era. I decide to observe in an effort to determine her objective.
静かになさいねこにゃ。にゃ 今はちょっとそれどころじゃないの。ささささささささささささささささ。
What's she even doing up at this hour? I did once observe her heading for the sea around this time. I'm pretty sure she was looking for her cat. At the moment, the animal in question is firmly perched on top of her head. In other words, there's something else going on here. Perhaps the strange behavior might not be the usual Michiru. I don't mean that in a figurative sense. Maybe the other Michirus emerged. No, because the other Michiru doesn't do stuff like this. The other Michiru is very quiet and withdrawn. Unless there's more than one in there? The exact nature of this little ceremony is unclear to me, but she's wandering around the area restlessly making freakish little noises. The girl's never exactly normal. This is particularly odd. Might it be the other one after all? Michiru, my friend? Impressive vertical. Michiru jerks up into the air with a shriek of surprise, retreating a good meter in a single bound.
Kazami Yuji, naze koko ni?
Right back at you, Matsushima Michiru. What are you doing up at this hour?
それはあれだ、風見裕二。私は外の風に当たりたくてここに来たのだよ。
A likely story. There's no wind today.
ふふなっちゃって。それじゃあ私塾があるんで。
Huh. Cram school at 5 in the morning? Very zealous. What's the name of this early bird educational facility, if I might ask?
朝5時ゼミナール。略して5ゼミ、あるいは朝ナール。
So that's a lie, right?
嘘です。
And what's really going on here?
なんでもないの。本当になんでもないんです。だから許してください。帰ってください。
Well, this certainly isn't the normal Michiru, but it doesn't feel much like the other one either. Don't tell me this is the arrival of Michiru 3.
お願いします、風見さん。ここから早く立ち去ってください。ここは危険なんです。だから早く。
Try telling me what's so dangerous. If I'm convinced, I'll do as you say.
もし地震が来たら揺れるし、そう、すげえ揺れるし、震度によってはびっくりするぐらい揺れるし。
That applies equally anywhere. Anything else?
あと、火事の時は燃えるし、親父がすげえ燃えるし、たくさんの親父がすげえ燃えるし。
We're getting nowhere. I think it's time to explore alternate strategies. Let's try going straight to the point. Tell me why you're really out here. And who you are.
私は私でしょ。何言ってるのよ。もうだからもうペペペ。
Good lord. She started spewing saliva in my general direction. Is this really the way young women act these days?
ペペペペ。ほら猫にゃも。
Cease this disgraceful waste of bodily fluids immediately, maggot! Even the god of hydration forgives you. Even if the god of hydration forgives you, I never will.
って本当に帰ってほしいんだもん。
Is that a motorbike? Her strong front quickly crumbles into a cramped, desperate grimace. The girl looks ready to burst into tears. I suppose withdrawing would be the gentlemanly thing to do at this point. Or even slightly before it, honestly. Alright, understood. In that case, I'll be...
いいから帰りなさいよ。ノー挨拶ノーライフ。
right. Alright then, see you later.
だからなんで挨拶すんだよバカ。
But in the end, that behavior was simply too unnatural to ignore. I temporarily return as far as the courtyard, but soon double back to observe Michiru from a distance. Beginning from a prostrate position. Prostrate? I need to fucking double check that. I feel like I said it wrong immediately.
Prostrate.
Prostrate. Yeah, prostrate. Okay, cool. I said it right. Beginning from a prostrate position, I advance with the standard JSDF low crawl to the vicinity of my target. As if choosing a sniping point, I move to a location that affords good visibility of the scene while providing me with optimal cover, or optical cover. Alright, this should do nicely. The view of the scene is unobstructed, and I have a clear escape route secured. An ideal observation spot.
まったくなんでこんなタイミングで。
Even as she wanders around complaining about me, Michiru's petting the cat on top of her head. An abnormally dexterous woman, if nothing else.
みちる様、お待たせしました。
Thought you were leaving. This pattern is interrupted by the unexpected arrival of Sachi. Does she have some knowledge of Michiru's secret purpose?
そんなに大声出さないでよ。
すみません。では、小声で例の。
それはほら、ちょっと待って、深呼吸してから。
The item? Seems to be a bartering session of some kind. I've heard that dedicated smugglers are a common phenomenon in prison. Does the same system exist in this school?
みちる様、落ち着いてください。大丈夫ですか？
大丈夫よ。もろちんよ。あれ？
All swell.
もろちんよ。あれ？もろちんよ。あれ？
落ち着いてください。もちろんですよね。それだと卑猥な単語を連発している欲求不満 OL 京子のブログみたいですよ。
誰よ京子って。
Yeah, who the fuck is Kyoko?
わかりません。榊さんのブックマークで見ただけなので、京子の素性までは。
そう。
Get that.
で、ね、こんな時間に呼び出して悪かったわね。
Maybe we'll get more insight onto this Kyoko person in Yumiko's route?
はい、大丈夫ですよ。それで頼まれていた品物をご用意しましたので。
あらそう。それでうほん
Shocking. To think I'd catch my own classmates red-handed. For the sake of their futures, it would be best to stop this now. Nice try, punks. Non-registered gun deal on my beat? You got some nerve. Hands behind your head and kneel. Sachi falls to her knees on the dirt as instructed. I walk up behind her and wedge her legs apart with my foot. Alright then. No funny business.
ちょっとなんであんたがいるわけ？もう帰ったんじゃないの？
Silence. You're 10 years too young to be dabbling in black market weapon sales, you rank amateur. Hurry up and kiss the dirt.
誰が闇取引よ？そんなことするわけないでしょ。
Hmm? But Sachi's obediently following my instructions, isn't she?
それはいつものことじゃない。
Now that you mention it, so she does. But if guns aren't involved, that would leave... a drug deal? Alright, a methamphetamine test seems warranted. Stay where you are while I wait for the kits. Prepare for a urine test.
はい。
For fuck's sakes.
はいじゃないでしょ。どっちでもないわよ。合法なことしかしてません。
So what she says true, Sachi?
はい。みちる様も私も非合法なことはしていません。
Yeah. Hey, Brosart, how's it going? I see. Sorry about that. You can raise your head now.
はい。実はみちる様に雑誌を購入してくるように頼まれたんです。しかも受け渡しはきっかり5時にこの場所でと。
Goes another daily grind. Fun. You gotta love it.
あー、余計なこと言わなくていいのよ。
A certain magazine, huh? What is it? What are you so embarrassed about? Buying a magazine? Surely you can handle that much on your own, Michiru.
いや、そうなんだけど、
何でも意識したら買えなくなってしまったようです。
Go on. Awkward? What's awkward about it? Explain.
これが頼まれたものです。
I take the magazine from Sachi. The cover is a nauseatingly sparkling abomination, featuring the prominent headline, Beloved Beret Beautification, an outfit straight from the marvelous military. Kuroneko Michiru is cute. The greatest accessory of all, Kitty Meow on her head. Also, what the fuck? What is this thing? Oh, okay, forget the rest for now. First things first, I need to annihilate this company. Yes, she named the cat Kitty Meow. Kitty, at least that's the translation of the name. If you hear when she talks about the cat, she says, Nekonya. So pretty much Kitty Meow. Just Nekonya. We call them Rommel.
倒しますか？手で行きますか？
That sounds about right. Bare knuckle justice. Alright, Sachi, let's go. We're gonna bring down that company with our fists.
はい、手で。
待ちなさい。どこに行くのよ。まだ5時よ。
Does he want to kill this company for turning military shit into fashion? True. Lapse in judgment on my part. Well then, what's this rag supposed to be?
みちる様が、ユージって女の子がどんな服着てたら喜ぶのかしらねと私に相談してくださったんです。
Goddamn. And Sachi's first thought was something military themed. Okay. I don't know, I mean, that's too much work. That's like way too much related to work, so, I don't know. Usually you don't want to mix business and pleasure. Usually doesn't end well.
私はいろいろ考えました。デザインよりも機能性を重視したアイテムを好む風見さんですから、きっとミリタリー系が好きなんじゃないかと。
サーチ。それ以上は。
こういった雑誌があることは知識として持っていたので買ってきたわけです。ですが、人に見られたくないということで、その結果が今の早朝取引です。
I'd say the cat's already out of the bag, but I mean, it's on her head. It ripped out of a fucking bag already this stream.
でも風見さん本人がこうしてやってきたのですから、もう雑誌は必要ありませんね。直接聞けば解決ではありませんか。
はい。
Is the other Michiru gonna come out now because she's embarrassed?
風見さん、女の子の服で好きなものってありますか？
Not particularly.
なるほど。みちる様、これと言ってないそうですよ。答えが分かってよかったですね。
はい。どうもありがとうございました。
では、私は出発の準備がありますので、失礼いたします。
Her face bright red, Michiru bites her lower lip and quivers visibly. I don't quite understand the situation, but she also seems to be perspirating heavily. A stomachache, perhaps? Yuji, you're a fucking idiot. Michiru, my friend.
なんですか？お腹は痛くないですよ。
That a fact?
はい。
Utter silence. Michiru refuses to even make eye contact. Michiru, let me ask you something.
なんですか？
What exactly is a beloved beret?
うるさいわね。そんなの知らないわよ。あんたのために雑誌見て参考にしたりとか、そんなんじゃないからね。本当にそんなんじゃないんだからね。ペペペペ。
The marvelous military, is it? I pick up the abandoned magazine and jot down the address of a certain rotten publisher with insufficient respect for the gravity of military affairs. A few hours thereafter, everyone who's leaving for summer vacation gathers in the courtyard outside the dorm.
それじゃユージ、あとはよろしくね。
お兄ちゃん、お土産いっぱい持ってくるからね。私は日記以外の八つ橋なら何でもいいわよ。わかったのよさん、うるさい金髪ね。
She's taking way too much after us.
ちょっとマキナ、これから出かけるんだから喧嘩しないの。だって私じゃないのよ。こいつがうだうだ言うから。言ってないでしょ。そんなに感じ悪かった？いや、まあいいけどさ、それじゃあ行ってくるのよさ。
Watch your back out there.
寂しいだろうけど、なんとか我慢してね。
After throwing a kiss, the girl saunters off. Machina follows in her wake. A remora to a Mane shark.
それでは私もそろそろ失礼させていただきます。あの雑誌はお役に立ちましたでしょうか？わ
あ、それはもうとっても役に立ったから。だからもうね、早く行ってらっしゃい。
早く。みちる様、お部屋の掃除でお困りになりましたらご連絡ください。
I had no Sachi she would come back just to clean the room and then leave again.
この小峰幸、一旦この地に戻り次第みちる様の部屋の掃除を遂行、その後また戻らせていただきます。
早い。そんなことしなくていいから、ゆっくりしてきて、ゆっくり。
God damn it.
はい、わかりました。では行ってまいります。もちろんお土産も用意しますからね。
Not to worry, Sakaki. I don't need any souvenirs.
何よその言い方。私だってちゃんと買ってくる常識ぐらいあります。
由美子のお土産ってどんなの？
どんなのって至って普通よ。暗闇で光る骸骨のキーホルダーとかそういうの。
That's oddly specific. Sounds pretty normal.
でしょ。だから心配しなくていいのよ。いいタペストリー買ってくるから。それじゃあ。
Michiru, your room was pretty dreary, come to think of it.
そんなことないでしょ。私の部屋にタペストリー飾らせようとしないでよ。あれでしょ、あの観光地で売ってる変な三角のやつ。
変？
いや、粋なやつ欲しいな。5枚ぐらい欲しいな。
Just for future reference, Michiru, most people refer to triangular flag things as pennants.
松島さんに6枚と。それじゃ。
Enjoy your penance. Good for you. Sakaki's got a kind side, doesn't she? Seems like she's gonna buy you one more than requested.
とっさに適当なこと言わなきゃよかった。
Alright, might as well head back to the dorm. We'll be alone for a while, but there's no reason that has to disrupt our normal route. When I turn my gaze on Michiru, I discover that her cheeks are flushed in an alarming shade of red. Running a temperature, perhaps? What's wrong? Again with the sudden fevers? You should really consider seeing a doctor.
大丈夫。そうね、普段と変わらずに行きましょう。よろしく。
This fucking guy cannot tell when a girl is blushing. Just blushing. She's now alone with the guy she clearly likes. Fine. Really? You're acting pretty strangely, considering.
おかしくないもん。じゃあ、私先に部屋に帰ってるわね。それじゃあ。
With those words, Michiru clomped off into the dorm in a repeat of her imitation goose-stepping march. What the fuck? At the time, I thought it a fairly casual conversation, but that was a misjudgment on my part. Michiru spent the rest of the day holed up in her room. That wasn't too alarming, but the exact same thing happened the next day. Struck me as odd. Still, I figured the girl had her reasons. In the end, Michiru didn't even show her face until a little after noon on the third day. Okay. I'm lounging around, reading a young adult novel by the name of Bun Bun Don Kino? I'm sorry, what? I'm confused. That's definitely a reference to something. I just don't know. Bun Bun Don Kino when I spot Michiru out of the corner of my eye. She's hovering awkwardly at the edge of the lobby. Her voice too quiet for an attempt at getting my attention. Perhaps I should just ignore her? Then again, she's finally left her room for the first time in days, so I suppose basic social etiquette would dictate approaching her of my own initiative. What's wrong, Michiru? Need something? My greeting was somewhat abrupt, but Michiru responds with an instant shriek of rejection. Pretty impressive reflexes. I see. In that case, I'll return to my reading. If she's got something to say, why not just spit it out? It's never easy with this girl. After 3 full days shut up in her room, this is all she has to say? What's her deal anyway? Not that I really care, so long as she doesn't interrupt my reading. I find the page where I left off and return to the world of fiction. But soon enough, I'm empathetically rejected from that pleasant refuge. Specifically, she slaps the book out of my hands. I could have dodged, but decided it best to allow the girl to do as she pleases. Alright, other Michiru talking now. At the moment, I'm thinking about picking up the book that just fell to the floor. You finally show yourself. I'd really like to know who you are this time.
何度言わせるの？私は私でしょ。ねえ、そこ座っていい？
Michiru points next to where I'm sitting, then roughly drops down before I can say a word in response. Her, "You don't like that? And how about this too?" attitude reminds me of a combined forces assault.
でね、ユージ君ね、女心を分かってないな。
Clearly he doesn't. Sounds like it's gonna be a lengthy discussion. Maybe I should make some coffee first?
いらない。ねえ、知ってる？この子はさっき声かけるまでに何十回も部屋で練習してたのよ。でも結局緊張でできなかった。なんでかわかる？
Insufficient effort on her part, clearly. Guess she'd better practice more.
違う。全然違う。そういうことじゃないよね。つまりさ、緊張してドキドキして声がかけられなかったわけ。
I feel nervous at this point. We're hardly strangers. We already cleared up the unpleasantness between us. Surely there's nothing to feel awkward about.
君がそうでもこの子はそうじゃないの。だから女心がわかんないって言われんのよ。
I really don't think that's true.
何を言っても分かってくれなそうだから単刀直入、一発必中で伝えます。ちゃんと聞いて。
Fine. Spare me the attitude, just say it already. After a light snap of the fingers, Michiru earnestly rests a hand on top of my thigh.
デートしてほしいの、この子と。
I want you to date this girl. Thank you, other Michiru, for fucking pointing it out. Michiru likes Yuji for whatever reason. But he's such a dense motherfucker. Hey, Nichols! How's Michiru's route going? Well, for the next 2 weeks in-game, they're the only ones at the school. It's 3 days in, Michiru locked herself in her room and has apparently been practicing how to approach and talk to Yuji. To say something, and then she got too nervous. So other Michiru came out and just said, "You have no idea how a woman feels or thinks, do you?" Alright, I'm gonna make it clear to you right now, and then just said this. Other Michiru wants us to date Michiru. Every time Michiru blushes, we just think, she keeps running fevers, huh? This man's an idiot, he doesn't even know what a blush is. Why Michiru fell for him, I'll never know. But yeah, how you doing, Nichols? Date, eh? You don't need to elaborate. I don't understand why I should go on a date with you.
だから私じゃないってば、この子と。分かった？それで君から誘ってくれない？
I guess all of Yuji's long monologues about understanding women was all for nothing, huh? Yeah! Fuck! Clearly he knows shit all. Hold on a second. Why do I have to go on a date with Michiru? Insert future facepalm emote. Oh, God. Not even lead is this fucking dense. Even if I did have some obligation along those lines, I don't understand why it matters that I propose the idea.
わかんないの？わかるでしょ。
An expression of genuine surprise on her face, Michiru peers into my eyes.
この子が恥ずかしがりだからよ。それに怖いの。もし断られたら、今後どう接していいかわからないじゃない。
What? She's never been turned down before?
そうじゃなくて、デート自体したことないのよ。少なくとも私が見てるうちはそんなことは一回もなかった。だからね、誘って。
I refuse.
なんで？
In answer to Michiru's predictable response, I clear my throat and begin to explain. Why do you get to decide this? If Michiru really wants me to date her, she could try saying so herself. Moving things along while she isn't here strikes me as meddling.
こんなに説明しても分かってくれないなんて。本当に頭カッチカチですね。
You think? Personally, I think holding a conversation with something like you demonstrates a fair degree of mental flexibility.
うるさい。そうやっていつまでも長々と説明してればいいじゃない。はいはい、わかりましたよ。そうですか、そうですか。
Michiru stands from her seat and flaps her hands around in an exaggerated gesture of exasperation.
本当に君ってめんどくさい人。
Not sure if you're the one to be talking, little Miss Trouble. Keeping the thought to myself, I pick up the fallen paperback book and search for the page I'd left off on. Previously, Michiru told me she found it frightening to have problems solved behind her back. I'm not about to start agreeing to secret plans for her benefit. Running my eyes along the printed lines, I return to enjoying the story. But after a little while, I once again feel the gaze of a certain someone on my face. Her voice clearly came out louder and higher in pitch than she expected. With a surprised little start, she takes it from the top.
あのね。
What's wrong? The usual Michiru?
いつもの？そうよ、いつものミチルよ。別に緊張なんてしてないんだからね。
Not quite what I meant, but whatever.
あのね、暇でしょ？あんたさ、暇よね。
I flap the book in my hand in her general direction. I'm reading.
あ、いや、そうじゃなくて、ほら、暇でしょ、退屈でしょ、退屈だから本を読んでるんでしょ。
Not really. You do know I enjoy books, right? Even if I were to run out of reading material and find myself with nothing else to do, I'd be perfectly content rereading a book from the beginning.
じゃあ別の聞き方。あんたさ、忙しくて仕方ない。もうやることが多くて即死。
I'm having a hard time in imagining how one could be busy to the point of instant death. But either way, I can't say my plate is particularly full at the moment.
でしょ。そうよね、そうだよね。私もさ、そう言うと思ってね。うんだよね。実はね、私も忙しくないのよね。逆に暇なのよ。これすごくない？こんな広い世界にそんなに忙しくもない2人が出会うなんて奇跡じゃない？
Sure, that's nice. Alright, I'm gonna get back to my book now.
ちょっと待って、そういうことじゃなくてね。つまりさ、だからさ、せっかく寮に2人きりなんだし、奇跡的なほどの忙しくなささだし、こういつもと違うことしてもいいんじゃないかって。
Not necessary. Alright, I'm going back to my book now.
ちょっと待って。だからね、ほらね、ダメか、これダメか。にゃー。わかった。寝ます。帰って寝ます。
Michiru's so transparently desperate that I can't help feeling a little sympathy. I suppose it couldn't hurt to play along with the girls' games. Well, hold on. I think you know I do a regular training course every morning. But tomorrow, I was thinking about doing a little running later on as well. What do you think? Want to come along on a little afternoon marathon?
行く。
Oh my god! Yes, I'll go! What a... God damn! A fearsomely rapid response.
いや、別に行きたいわけじゃないんだからね。でも、そうだ、スケジュール調べないと。ほら、予定が入ってるかもしれないし。
Michiru turns her back to me and begins rustling around furtively. What, you got a day planner on you?
せはね、こっち見ないでよね。今スケジュールの確認に忙しいんだから。
Mind if I take a look?
いやいいから待ってて、今確認中。
Michiru pretends to tap buttons on a calculator. Apparently, this is her idea of what checking a schedule involves. Well, managed to adjust your schedule. Any conflicting appointments?
なかった。
I see. In that case, be in front of the school gate at 1 in the afternoon tomorrow. I'll take you along with me.
いや、そうね。わかったわ。あんた遅れたら承知しないからね。
Oh, this is amazing.
浮かれてる的な意味じゃなくて、 時間厳守的な意味のみで承知しないからね。
Fine, sure, whatever.
それじゃああんたがそこまで言うなら仕方ないから明日。
Michiru, I don't recall begging you.
何も言わなくていいから。危ない危ない。
What was close?
いいからね、仕方ないから明日行くからね。それじゃあ。
And so, it was agreed that Michiru would join in my training. I was planning a fairly long-distance course, though. Wonder if she'll be alright.
デートだー。
Date get. She got one. Also, I don't remember saying a word about a date. Oh man. Yawning continues. I'm conflicted. Should I try to continue this or call it here for today and save the start of our date for tomorrow? I'm very conflicted. Should I? Should I? Should I? Should I? Should I? Oh my god. Yeah, I'll keep going for a little bit. Maybe I'll end just before the actual date starts and we'll pick up from there. Maybe. We'll see. The next day, I get out of bed at 4:45 a.m. as usual, and after some quick preparations, head outside for my early morning jog. The fuck? But as I emerge into the lobby, I hear a strange clattering sound from Michiru's room upstairs. I haven't heard anything about the girl tossing and turning in her sleep. Wonder if something happened. Well, guess it's nothing to worry about. At my normal time, I run my normal distance at my normal pace. Nothing out of the ordinary whatsoever. But such regularity is precisely the point of a routine course like this. I head back to my room, take a light shower to rinse off my sweat, boil my beans, and have my breakfast. While masticating steadily away, I ponder a certain philosophical dilemma. Do beans have emotions? Some claim that cacti can sense human feelings. What, then, of the bean? They don't scream when you boil them, but perhaps some among them know how to use their bean. What? Plants might be aware of the world in their own unknowable way. Under such a hypothesis, even vegetarians would be monstrous mass murderers. Brandishing their cruel, shiny knives, they gruesomely flay innocent carrots, chopping their bodies into sections and then consume them to the core. Perhaps we should put a price on the head of those habitually cornflake crunchy cereal killers. Come to think of it, my stocks are depleted. This is no time to be thinking up idiotic puns. Without Sachi and Amane around, I have no one to rely on for the procurement of my foodstuffs but myself. Suppose I'll take a quick break and then head to the supermarket. Feeling the calm mid-morning sun on my skin, I'm almost tempted to set off for another run before my afternoon training. But there's no point in excessive exercise, unless you're a masochist who finds pleasure in making your body scream. Of course, the act of running can be pleasant in its own right. I find myself sometimes head out for a jog merely to change my mood. It's just a matter of moderation. I make my way back to the dorm, bag full of beans in both hands. I bought in bulk today. If I had slightly more goodness in my heart, I could probably get every small furry animal in a 3-mile radius through the winter with these. Then again, receiving a mountain of nuts outside my room in the spring from my grateful forest friends would be a serious nuisance. I think I'll consume these beans on my own. With this much in stock, my basic needs should be met for some time. What on earth is that? Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy shit. That is adorable. She is adorable. Oh my god. Still has her shark pouch. Because of course, can't go anywhere without the shark pouch. But oh my god. Michiru? I'm liking you even more. There's a woman acting strangely in front of our gate. She digs into the ground with her tiptoes for a moment, only to abruptly twirl around in a circle on the spot. Don't tell me that's... Michiru? What on earth is that girl doing? I sincerely doubt the outside world will prove nearly so tolerant of her peculiar taste in headwear as we have. Jesus, speak, Baron. I did tell her to tag along on my afternoon training, but that's still a good 3 hours away. What's her objective here? Tell me, Michiru, what exactly are you doing out here? After this undignified shriek of surprise, Michiru stares at me with a blank, dumbstruck expression. From all appearances, she seems to be in a state of shock. Is there something wrong with the girl? It's only clear now that I've approached her, but she has numerous bandages on her fingertips. Don't tell me that mangy cat bit her and passed on some strange disease. I did vaccinate the thing, but maybe it was too late. Hello? Do you recognize me? Pull yourself together.
あんたその待った
Hmm? Say what?
だから待ったって聞いてるのよ。ごめんなさいね。ちょっとのんびりしちゃったかしら。はは。
An improbable theory pushes its way into my mind. Please don't tell me she's seriously come out to our meeting place a full 3 hours early.
どうしたのよ。ねえ、そんな顔して。
I need to learn to speak better. Michiru, my friend, it's still a good 3 hours before the arranged time. When asked, did you wait long, I can only respond, no. In fact, I hadn't even begun.
あらそう。それはよかったわ。ふふ。
Is this girl even hearing what I'm saying to her? Okay, Michiru, listen carefully. I'm just coming back from shopping at the supermarket by the station. And my training isn't for hours. I wasn't waiting for you, and I'm not going yet.
どういうこと？
Can you seriously not understand this? My supermarket bag still dangling from both hands, I stand there dumbfounded. The girl's completely off in her own little world.
あ、何それ？トレーニング用の豆？
Yes, training beans. Oh my god. Michiru peers into my plastic bags with a face full of confusion. Beans have nothing to do with training. Listen, I'm gonna head back to my room and drop these off, so just stay where you are for now. Yes, there's no helping it. I'll bring my schedule forward somewhat.
ごめんなさいね。なんだか私が早く来たみたいになっちゃって。
Almost? Like? Well, whatever. Incidentally, we'll be running on a road used by civilians, so remove the cat before we go.
猫？
Yes. The one on your cranium.
頭に？ああ、本当だ。猫にゃどいておきなさい。デートなんだから。
Also, if she's wearing that for running, she's gonna probably, get way too hot and get tired way too easily. I don't think that's proper running attire. Especially a long sleeve shirt. That is not an athletic shirt. That's just a turtleneck. Oh my god. You're disturbing me, woman. Alright then, stand by for the moment. Understood? I honestly have no idea what the girl's thinking. I only said she could come along for my training, right? What part of that prompted that simpering grin? In the first place, is she seriously planning to run in those clothes? Even a pair of sneakers would have earned partial credit, but no such luck. And again, hardly any point in complaining now. I'm the one who authorized her to accompany me. Suppose I have to roll with it. Okay, my god. I can't get enough of it. I love how she looks in this. It's so goddamn cute. Yeah, Brosard, it is a cute outfit. She wanted to go with something really, really nice for her date, even though it's just coming with him as he runs. Still. Whew. Oh. Elbow scratch. The feline has reclaimed its perch. How do you not notice something like that? Are the nerves in your head not functional?
ねえこにゃ、ほら、今日だけはね。後で遊んであげるから、ほら。にゃー。はあ、危なかった。
I have no idea what was close to what. Strange woman. Why place a cat in your cranium? Perhaps she's aware that U.S. Marines used to tie ropes around their heads to enable allies high in the rigging to distinguish friend from foe. What? The fuck? You could just wear a hat with a four-leaf emblem on top, Michiru. That insignia is something like an iconized version of the rope they used in the old days.
そうする。へへ、なんか帽子が似合うって言われちゃったよ。えへへ。
Oh my god. I don't think I said anything of the sort, actually. I have to say, though, your clothes today leave a different impression than usual.
あ、いや、そうかな。わかる？
Yeah, get the feeling you put in some real effort.
入ってないもん。ただの普段着です。全く普通。っていうか、山で拾った服です。
Not a fact. My impression was that you bought several outfits yesterday. You carefully chose this one from the many you tried out this morning. Was I mistaken?
なんでそう思うわけ？
You weren't in the dorm much yesterday, and you came back with bags from clothing stores in both hands. Also, I heard you clattering around first thing this morning.
そんなことないもん。バカ。それではデイトレーニング出発。オラオラ行くわよ。
You're a troublesome one, woman.
ほらユージ、掛け声は？
Hey, hey, ho!
もっと元気よくでしょ。ほら、
What's the matter, Yosaku? Thought you were being energetic. I thought we were being energetic.
誰がよさくよ。あんたこれ。
Something wrong?
なんで同じ場所ばっかり走るのよ。学園の敷地の周囲を延々とぐるぐる回ってるかと思ったら、今度行ったり来たり。
It's easier to calculate your distance that way, right? And consistent road conditions are best for training purposes.
そりゃ うかもしれないけどさ、そもそも3時間も休憩なしってどういうことよ。
Holy shit, she managed to keep up for 3 hours? Damn. We took regular breaks, didn't we? 5 minutes every hour. What's the problem?
短い。果てしなく短いのよ。ねえ、お腹すかない？ちょっとここらでねえ。
I suppose you have a point. It is around that time of day. A somewhat lengthy break might be in order.
そうしよう。ご休憩ご休憩。
Her face brightening, Michiru points toward the high spot she's so fond of.
あそこがいい。ピクニックするならあそこ。
No picnic. We're going back to the dorm, eating there, then resuming our training.
やだのそうじゃなくて、ほらあそこでシート広げてお弁当のトレーニングしましょうね。
Field training and the distribution of portable rations, eh? Well, I suppose it can't hurt, Jesus speak me.
でしょでしょ。ほらね、じゃあ行こう。レッツラドーン。
Ration! Now she's energetic all of a sudden.
へへへ。シート。
Michiru, my friend.
何？
Well, your head.
ん？わかんないわね。とりあえずシート敷いちゃうからね。
Fucking cat came back. Michiru retrieves a woven wooden basket from somewhere or other, thrusts her hand inside, and withdraws a plastic picnic sheet.
はい、じゃあパパッと広げちゃうね。おりゃ。
As she expands the sheet, it twists violently in midair and falls to the ground in a tangled lump.
もう一回。
She tries again, but the exact same powerful jerk naturally produces the exact same results. Impressive, in a way. Such utter ineptitude at something as basic as spreading out a sheet must be fairly rare. Give it here. I'll do it. Like so, and so.
すごい。もしかしてユージってビニールシートのプロ？
There's no such profession.
でもほら、街中で段ボールとビニールシートで。
Stop. Please, say no more. I understand. Yes, those people are pros. I'm an amateur.
では座りましょうかね。
Cheerfully taking off her shoes, Michiru sits down on the soft plastic sheet. When I remove my sneakers and follow, she places her shoes on the four corners of the sheet. Smart?
こうするとね、めくれない。
True enough. Clever.
へへへ。それじゃあご飯の時間ですよ。さあユージくん、なんだと思う？
She's real close. Oh yeah, she is. This is her first date ever. She's excited. I'm excited for her. Sandwiches, I imagine.
なんでそう思っちゃった？
You normally don't make your own food, so it seems unlikely that you cooked rice and prepared side dishes. sandwich just involves cutting bread and stuffing in ingredients, so it strikes me as the more plausible possibility. Also, those band-aids on your fingers. I initially thought you might have gotten scratched by the cat, but now I'm thinking you nicked yourself with a kitchen knife. So anyway, what did you make?
サンドイッチです。
I see. Well, get on with it. All this talking made me hungry.
え、本当に？よーし、ちゃんと残さず食べるんですよ。
The girl places her offering on the sheet. It's an entire loaf of plain bread. Its interior gouged out and stuffed with salad. What the fuck? You want a katsu sando? She took the fucking loaf of bread, scooped it out, and just tossed some lettuce in there. Michiru invented the concept of bread balls. Bro, dude, I think it's literally just the crust and then salad. She scooped out the actual bread part of the bread. I think that's what happened. There's no actual bread, it's just crust. Here's your loaf of fucking bread. Here's the lettuce loaf. Oh my fucking god. Here's lettuce loaf and show. Bread, but actually green. Jesus Christ. Oh. Jesus. Oh. I already too much. Damn it, I don't. Oh my god. Let's breathe. I fully expected her cooking to be incompetent, but I'd never anticipated such a novel technique. I don't think you could call this a sandwich, actually.
ほら、ユージは運動をすごくするから、サンドより栗の木の方がいいかなって。量が多い方がいいかなって。
A bread cave? What? A bread cave? It's as much a sandwich as a hot dog? Oh my god.
そういうとこ、男の子だよね。
I'm not gonna eat this thing.
なんでひどくない？頑張って作ったのに。
Not relevant. I don't like your disrespectful treatment of valuable provisions. Well... yeah, the fucking cat. I suppose there's no helping it today, but expect severe punishment the next time you pull a stunt like this.
厳罰って何？
A slap to the face.
やだー、それやだー。じゃあもう今後は気をつけます。
I like that little laugh and this grin. I think she likes it. I think she wants it. Not a slap to the face, but maybe a slap somewhere else. Why are you laughing?
だって今後ってことはまたこうして2人でお弁当を食べる機会があるってことでしょ？
That's not what I meant. I'm just telling you to treat food with respect. You mean the Chaos Emeralds? Oh my god. God.
ふふん、まあいいからいいから召し上がれ。
My animation seems to have been brushed off. I grab Michiru by her twin tails, pull her face to extreme close range, and repeat myself. Hold it. It's not all good. Listen carefully. Treat food with respect.
はい。
Alright. Glad to see you've got the message.
何よ、怖いんだから。せっかくのデートだっていうのに。
Quit your whining. Well then, I'll have some.
あ、変な鳴き方した。
She still knows the cat on her head. Michiru's cooking looked beyond terrible, but the taste isn't bad. I'm just gonna buy a fucking uncut loaf of bread and make my own bread cave with it. Not to say that it's particularly good either, but the gap with its appearance works in her favor. Or perhaps I was simply hungry. As I cram the huge lump of bread into my mouth, Michiru watches with a bright smile on her face.
美味しかった？
Suppose so. Exceeds expectations, let's say. Either way, you worked hard on that, right? It'd be bad manners to turn up my nose.
頑張って作ったなんて私言ったっけ？
Yes, you did. Anything to drink?
そう言うと思って用意しました。ポーポー茶。
Popo tea? Never heard of it.
嘘、知らないの？飲んでます。ポーポー茶のCM の。
Like I said, no. Don't really care. Hurry up and give it here.
飲んでますって斬新なフレーズだったのにな。飲むってなんだよみたいな。はい、お茶。
Michiru passes me this mysterious beverage in a thermos. The taste is that of perfectly normal blended tea.
風が気持ちいいね、ここは。いつ来ても。
True enough. I think I sort of understand why this cat likes it so much.
猫？ああ、猫にゃ。じゃなくて、あれか、これか。にゃー。
Relaxing outside like this, Michiru doesn't seem like a problem child. She looks like a normal girl you'd find anywhere.
お、何見てんだ？
Nothing. Alright, guess we should get back to the dorm. Or get going back to the dorm.
またほら。ねえ、またこういうことをしよう。別にほら、したくてするわけじゃないのよ。お互いに暇じゃない？
I'm not.
ああ、じゃなくて、暇じゃなくて、ほら、忙しくないわけでしょ。 だったらね、こんなことしてもいいわよね。
Michiru's completely forgotten her tsundere attitude in her desperation. She really is a normal girl, isn't she? Right down to the comical array of bandages on her fingers. Do you really want to date me that badly?
ね、
Just calling her out.
そんなこと。ああ、違うわよ。これはね、暇つぶしのただの遊びなのよ。デートじゃなくてデートごっこよ、ごっこ。だからごっこならね、いくらしたっていいじゃない。
Pretend, eh?
そう、ごっこです、ごっこ。
Alright. Since it's a game, I don't see any problem with that. You went out of your way to buy yourself cute clothes. It would be wasteful to only use them once. I suppose we could play again.
本当に？
Yeah. It's just a play date, right? Combat drills, not actual battle.
そうよ、そう。いざ実戦を迎える前の演習なのよ。じゃあそういうことでまたね、デートごっこをしようね。
For the time being, we're gonna run another 5 kilometers or so today. How about 20 for the next date?
ああ、ですよね。
You have a complaint?
いや、それでいいです。はい。
After putting away the plastic sheet, we set off for a little light postprandial exercise. Well, think you can keep up? You can always head back to the dorm first if you want.
一緒に行く。
I see. What's the watchword then?
えいえいおー。
Michiru's grinning as she jogs towards me. Somehow, there's a slight smile of amusement on my face as well. The wind is unceasingly pleasant, the sea below us infinitely wide. Okay. She's still wearing the cute outfit. Okay, love it. Love it. And boop. I am going to call that there for today. We ended off after our first play date. Har, har, har. She doesn't want to admit it was actually a date. All right, yeah, I'm really liking her even more now. She's very relatable, honestly, and just being so nervous. I do like that a lot. Like, yeah. I want to see where it goes from here. I really do. But we will find that out on Wednesday. 10 a.m. again, continuing right here from where we left off. Once again, I'm not going to be able to give you my schedule for next week only on Twitter just because I won't work, you know. I won't be able to stream Thursday, Friday, or Saturday because, well, work is work. But that's okay. That's just how it is, how it's been ending up. It has been work for the most part, and I have been able to sneak a few streams in extra here and there when I can. So, yeah. But anyway, thanks everyone for watching, commenting, and lurking. I do appreciate it very, very much. I hope you all have yourselves a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next time.